What is going on, you guys? Ramney here with a brand new video for you guys, and this isn't exactly an unboxing. It's more of a roundup of the figures that I have accumulated in the past like month or so. So yeah, I do apologize for not posting very much here on my Instagram. Uh, Basically, things have been really busy with work. If you guys don't know, I'm a school teacher, and as a school teacher, the weeks right before holiday breaks are really busy with like report cards and exams and trying to get all of the students to submit all their work so you can grade them and all of that stuff. Christmas shows and ridiculous, ridiculous. But anyway, that's besides the point. The other reason for not posting very much is this camera that I use right here. Actually, I have been using as my main camera for this brand new office setup that I have, and it's very like the settings for it are very specific to video, and to have to switch to like camera mode and then video mode each time has been annoying. So I've kind of been avoiding taking pictures with it just because it does get annoying. The reason for this brand new setup is because I got a brand new switcher, and a switcher allows me to switch between different cameras. So now I have a multiple camera setup. This is my main one, like I said, but I do have an overhead one. And with just the click of a button, which I wish I could show you guys, but it's tethered right now, and I don't want to move anything around because the wires will get pulled. But I can switch to my overhead camera with just a click of a button like that. And if you guys see me looking in this general direction, it's because I have a monitor screen that monitors the feed from all of my cameras. I could have 4 different camera setups or 4 different cameras, plus I could plug I could share my screen too. So this like switcher that I have, it's called ATEM Mini Pro. You could actually use it for like live streaming and making YouTube videos and all of that stuff. So, and podcasting as well, which is what I'm planning on using it for. Hopefully with my podcast, I'm gonna make videos with my podcast pretty soon. Crossing fingers. Anyway, been talking too much about the updates and all that stuff. Let's talk about the figures that I got in the past couple of weeks. So I'm gonna switch over to my overhead camera right here, and let's get started. The first thing that I'm gonna show you guys, I guess, is one that I posted a while back already. Forgive me for the lack of focus, but yeah, this camera right here it doesn't autofocus or auto expose, so this vision right here looks overexposed, but that's okay. This is the retro vision that we just got. I didn't get the other retro figures like the retro Scarlet Witch or the retro Loki. There's 2 Lokis that came out in the retro card back, and what was the other one? What was the other? Oh, Retro Falcon. I didn't get those guys, but I did get just the Vision, mainly because I did get the Vision from the 3-pack from a while back that was hard to acquire, but I do find that I like this one better, the one that is not clear, sort of like a depowered non-phasing version. So I like this guy right here. So I'm going to set that aside and show you Venom. And this Venom right here, very excited to have him. The only issue I have is that he doesn't fit in with a lot of the figures I have on my shelf, just because of how unique his cell shading is and compared to others. I do like the fact that they use the Omega Red body for this guy. I also like the head sculpt. It looks pretty accurate to the cartoon. But I do look forward to when they finally use the Omega Red on a comic accurate vision. That would be very, very cool. So that's that. Moving on, you guys, I guess I'll take these guys out right here from the MODOK World Tour 2-pack. You got MODOK, of course, and also the Captain. Very cool to have this MODOK. He looks different enough. I doubt if I'll put him on my main shelf, really. He's more of an accessory, because this is the guy I actually wanted, and which kind of sucks. Maybe I should have just waited until somebody sold this guy loose. But yeah, I wanted the Captain more than the MODOK. And I'm quite surprised at how much I like this figure. Upon closer inspection, I realized that it's actually the old man Hawkeye body that they used for this guy. And yeah, you could tell because of the knee pads. But yeah, these are Gambit parts right here. This looks like the Punisher coat. Pretty cool, brand new head sculpt. I'm liking this head sculpt a lot, actually. So very cool. Been having fun with this guy right here. Speaking of 2-packs, I do have another 2-pack that I just recently acquired, and that is these guys. The Shield Agent 2-pack. I do have a bunch of other Shield Agents from a while back. I am using one for Nick Fury, I'm using one for Dirk Anger, and have a third one that I'm using as a regular Shield Agent, which I guess I have the Asian head and the black guy head here, but I could probably put this guy's head on that one. Or I could use this head for other purposes, because he could be like a generic, like maskless superhero, like could be Darkhawk or whoever, you know, because he's pretty generic. Anyway, pretty excited to have these guys right here. I did buy them for normal retail price because Hasbro Pulse exclusives are really not available outside of like the UK, Canada, the US. So to acquire these guys and these guys is like paying for a regular figure. So let's set these guys aside a little bit and let's talk about these goons right here. These are my first 2 Hellfire Club goons, actually. It's been I was never able to find a pre-order for these guys, and when I tried purchasing from Hasbro Pulse, they were sold out when they first came out, like last year or so. But so yeah, these are the first 2 Hellfire Club guards or goons. The only issue, they're cool. The only issue is that my second goon came with 2 right feet. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, that's that's kind of annoying. But you know what, I'm gonna probably post, or I'm gonna stand these guys behind the Hellfire Club characters, so it doesn't really matter whether they have wonky feet or not. Yeah, it's not a big deal, really. Yeah, so there's that. And speaking of more army building Hasbro Pulse exclusives, I have these guys right here, the Skarlet Soldiers. And I'm actually really surprised at how simple they are, but like how effective they look. I'm really excited to get these guys. I do have at least 2 more coming. I don't remember how many I pre-ordered, but pretty cool to have extra heads for these guys as well. As you guys can see, there's the stoic, well, the angry head, and then you have like the gritting teeth head. So it's cool to have extra heads that you can put on other figures to make them, you know, Skrull infiltrators. Pretty cool. I'm excited for these. Now, another figure that I got recently is a kind of a throwback to Toy Biz, and that would be these guys right here. Now, the zombie from Marvel is a specific character, so this isn't like a generic zombie or anything. So he's not intended to be army built. But the thing is, I like the aesthetic. I like the look of the zombie. So I got multiple ones, and doesn't really matter really if they are. I don't remember the zombie guy's actual name, Simon something, but yeah, you could have a horde of these guys in the background, and they'll make for really cool characters that heroes and villains are running away from, kind of thing. So pretty cool to have these guys right here, and I'm excited to get more zombies, hopefully, from Marvel Legends. We are getting a Marvel What If Zombies series, so maybe there's going to be a wave dedicated to that. That would be pretty cool. Anyway, that's that. Moving on from Marvel, let's talk about this gal right here. I don't have a lot of time left, but this is Bo-Katan from the Mandalorian Season 2. And I don't collect a lot of Star Wars Black characters, but I have decided that I'm going to be collecting the Mandalorian characters, or any Mandalorian or person wearing Mandalorian armor. So that includes figures I already have, including Mando himself, Boba Fett, Jango Fett, and Sabine. I have her, and there's a couple more that I could get, I guess. The armor, off the top of my head, the armor, heavy artillery Mandalorian, I could get those two. And I could also get Cobb Vanth, I guess, because he's wearing Boba Fett's armor. I could get that as well, but these guys are the main people that I'm going to get. I'm not much of a collector. I gotta save up somehow, So that's that. Moving on to Power Rangers, I did get these guys right here. And I believe these two came in a 2-pack, and then these two came in a 2-pack. And this is pretty cool. I already have Trini for the Mighty Morphin Yellow. I tend to pose these guys as in their helmets, so I really don't care much for a spare Aisha head or anything. I'm probably not going to pose her in it. Nice to have, but I do feel like it's a duplicate, and one that I am probably not going to be putting up, really, because I'm okay with just one Mighty Morphin Yellow. I am excited for Scorpina, though, which is why I did get that 2-pack. This Scorpina is pretty cool. The gold bits are kind of similar to Goldar, where it's bland, but if you add some paint details, paint apps, you could really make those details pop. But very cool design. Very cool design. I always loved Scorpina from the show. This is Zane in his Psycho armor, when he was disguised as the Silver Psycho Ranger, and TJ, which is cool. Like, these two head sculpts right here are pretty bang on to the actors, I'd say. I'm very excited to have him to complete my In Space, or to add more. I don't think we completed In Space yet, to add more characters. Anyway, so that is that, you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. Might do more of these, and I might do my podcasting in a very similar fashion. But yeah, thank you so much for being here and lasting this long in the video. Anyway, that's the end of that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.